Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 902. Primarily in a row. My name's Rob. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's a Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, I like to talk about how important it is that you have a positive mental attitude. That if you believe today is going to be a good day, you remind yourself, you say it, it's going to be a good day today. Today's a great day to have a great day, right? And then you remind yourself of that when like the difficulty of the day comes along. And then you remain committed to that. Like, we're going to have a good day today. Chances are you're going to have a good day, right? Regardless, it's a work day. The date is 4/6/21, and it's time to do our work. Let's do it. First things first, still the realist. You know what else I am? I'm observant. I've been observing patterns, right? And our real talk today is that there are things that you will rarely observe in your life, right? Even though you want to, you will rarely observe them. So when you do get to, you should cherish them. An explanation of what the hell is going on, right? All of us, a lot of people complain about, the transparency during COVID. What got me thinking about this yesterday was that, something's going on at ESPN with the morning show and nobody's saying anything, right? Like, just something's going on. Like, just tell us. Give us an explanation. It's like the elephant in the room. Rarely do you get an admission of, hey, I messed that up. Should have done better, right? And if you don't get an admission, rarely do you get the apology that you're looking for, right? Think about it. Again, the bigger the entity, the more influential the person, right? They're like, I don't need to explain myself to you. Not saying that I disagree with that, right? But there are times, your key stakeholders need an explanation, an apology, some transparency. Rarely do you get to see things come full circle. What got me thinking about this is the whole Baylor story, right? The Final Four this year in men's basketball, there were some compelling storylines. There was the Kelvin Sampson thing. Baylor coming back from, they were in shambles, as they should have been. For those of you who don't know, it was 2003, and one of the student athletes decided to kill another one. And then the coach found out and decided to, cover it up and create this smear campaign. It was crazy, right? You're reading about it, you're like, what? And, at a Christian university, nonetheless. So, and then the guy that's there now took over that program when nobody else wanted that job. He went down there and he's like, I got this, right? And he persevered. We get to see it come full circle. They slayed the Dragon last night. The team that was 28-0, that everybody expected to win. And they, from the jump, they owned them. It was impressive. And they withstood. It's not like Gonzaga just rolled over, right? Rarely do you get to see things not only come full circle, but be done the correct way because we're so impatient, right? A lot of times we fall for, whatever the cheat code is, right? Like, you got to see a organization that became committed to a person, a leader, said, tell us what you need, keep it on track, and see it all the way through. Rarely do we get the closure, right? Again, yesterday there was a conversation about how that coach who was there at Baylor went on and was representing other Christian universities and organizations as their basketball coach. Never apologized for what he did wrong, any of that. And it's like, man, right? So rarely do we get to see things come full circle like that. And just to me, I was like, man, that was amazing, right? That was amazing. So, let's do our thank yous. We're done for the day. Number one, God is good, right? God is good. God's been very good to me and my family, right? I've been talking to my kids a lot about this, just to recognize how fortunate we are, but then at the same time, and this becomes the lowest level that we should accept. From here, it should only get better, right? Commit to yourself. Thankful for Baylor. What an amazing story that was, or is, right? Thankful for all the Final Four, like we talked about. You had just some really compelling lines in there, and it's why sports matter, right? Thankful for the stories of perseverance that we see, right, in these big athletic things. It's always there is an element in there where people have persevered when other people have left them for dead. I'm thankful that we're striving for equality. And I remind my kids there's a difference between equality and what we perceive as fair. Life isn't fair, right? We should strive to make sure that there are equal opportunities for everybody. Let an open market, all those things. But sometimes life's not fair, right? There's a whole bunch of us, so somebody's always going to have a problem. Thankful for the realization. This calendar that I got from the unicorn, it often talks about, just getting lost in nature. And, when I get lost in nature, the last thing I'm thinking about are, just man-made problems, money, my job, any of that stuff. And, as we get, as we're younger, the beginning of life, older, the end of life, we have a tendency to be fascinated with nature and understand like, hey, we're part of something that's way bigger than us, right? The key is to not forget that in the middle. So I love that. I love that realization that I am connected to something way bigger, and that my legacy will be, what do I leave behind, and have I left the world in a better place than it was when I got there? Thankful for today. Thankful for y'all. Right? With that, we're done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on a terrific Tuesday. Remind yourself, today's a great day to have a great day. And then make sure you come back tomorrow for a hump day. We'll see you then. Deuces. #Real Talk. Hump day. We'll see you later, Aunt Barb. Booch, what's up? I can't support you wearing all that Cardinal stuff. Right? I'm happy that you and your family are happy doing stuff like that. But Cubs fan. See you guys.